My name's Colin, I live in Bath in the southwest of England. This is my channel, the Yay, Nay or Meh channel, and this is another edition of This Charmed Man, a series of first time reaction videos to the TV series Charmed. So yeah, it's about 4 o'clock in the morning. This is the fourth one of these I've recorded tonight, but I'm still got some energy, so yeah, let's get on with it. This is episode 8 of season 4. Yes, 8 of season 4, and we've had some interesting stuff go down. We've had some psychological truths being explored. I mean, the loss and the absence of Prue, the idea of not wanting to be a witch from both Paige and Piper, which I find interesting within a couple of episodes of each other. We dealt the Source a significant blow at the end of the last episode, although it's probably not actually dead. It's going to take more than that to defeat the Source, probably. And I've managed to tick a lot of things off my Charmed trope bingo card. A series of famous monsters, famous pieces of media, and general ideas which tend to show up on supernatural TV shows like this. And over the course of the last few episodes, I've ticked off at least one of each of those. So yeah, I'm going gangbusters in season 4 after only scoring 1 in season 3 with pretty much exactly the same list. Things are going on apace, and I'm actually kind of curious to see what we're going to do now. I mean, now we have at least temporarily dealt with the Source. What's up next? Are we going to go back to having more standalone episodes, which a lot of this series seems to be just standalone episodes and standalone monsters, which I think is one of the reasons why I have ticked so much stuff off the Charm Trope bingo card, is that we're just doing recognisable stuff. I just happen to have picked the right stuff and put it on my list. I mean, alongside other stuff that I should have put on the list on previous years, like Banshee and Killer Puppets, which annoyed me when they came up and I didn't put them on. Although it wasn't exactly a killer puppet. I kind of wanted the little ninja in the hospital episode. But anyway. So yeah, what are we going to have next? And what developments are we going to have? I mean, are we still dealing with the emotional fallout from Prue's absence? I think maybe that's possibly being pushed to the side a bit. Maybe we're coming to the end of that arc in the series, so what's the next thing? Guess we'll find out in episode 8. Oh, okay. Black as Coal is episode 8, so I'm guessing we're going to go in Cole's backstory, because there's still more details in the backstory and the history of Cole, which we haven't really addressed, we haven't really dealt with yet. Is that what this episode is going to be? Are we finally going to get the full story of Cole's birth and his demonic mother and his father? And his father with the Source had that little glowing orb, which was apparently his father's soul. Did his father sell his soul? Was his soul taken? Did he know he was selling his soul when he conjugated with a demoness? There are questions that I personally would like answered. And are we going to have those questions answered in this episode? I mean, given that title, Black as Coal COLE, this is going to be a Cole-centric episode, which is kind of fascinating. Let's find out a little bit more about Cole.
So I hear you and Leo are thinking about having a baby.
Oh, that's still coming up, is it?
Where did you hear that from?
From Phoebe.
You're not gonna be an aunt, all right? At least not anytime soon. It's too risky. It would be in constant danger around us.
Yeah, but still the biological clock is ticking and ticking and ticking. And I also wonder, I mean, sometimes you have a plot line like this because Holly Marie Coombs was either pregnant or planning to get pregnant, so they needed to set that up.
Great. Well, the next time you pass a baby rental, pick one up for Leo.
Maybe I will.
That seemed ominous.
All right, well, I hope that it pans out, because with 2 dead witches, they're pretty concerned up there.
Okay, well, we are very concerned down here, too.
Hey, I think I got something.
And once again, I mean, in medias res. I mean, starting in the middle
His name
of
is Balthazar.
the story. Oh, and this is the way to tell the story. I mean, because Paige doesn't know any of the story.
Battery and Clay. He's still there.
Piper says he's still there.
Piper says he's still here somewhere.
Ooh, okay. So I'm guessing little bit gimp. And now a little bit sploshy.
We have to stop meeting like this.
Marry me.
What?
What?
Did you mean that? I think he meant that. Yay, we get Morris. We really don't see enough of Morris.
I want to ID this demon that I'm wearing. Try to find some answers.
Speaking of unanswered questions.
There is a demon on the loose, Cole. We don't have
He really meant it.
No, not now. We shouldn't.
What are you guys talking about?
Fine. I'll go see what I can find out.
I mean, I guess now that the source is
You have a fight?
less of a threat, I mean, this is sort of like the progression. If we're safe, are we safe? Why not make it official? Ooh. Oh. That's pretty much that's almost exactly what Balthazar looks like. So is this sort of like a brother or something?
A beautiful young woman in the alley behind the Cannon Theater.
Hey, are you gonna be long? Are you deaf? I need to use the phone.
Oh,
Hold on.
payphones. The young generation just doesn't understand. I mean, at least here in the UK, I mean, most payphone boxes have defibrillators in them nowadays.
Okay, so the demon that Cole and I nailed is a scavenger demon. Apparently, he feeds on the remains of other demons' victims. Nice, huh?
Well, that explains why we
Makes
scared for
sense.
him
I mean,
accidentally.
it happens in nature. Why doesn't it happen in the demon world?
What happened between you and Cole?
Oh, yeah, that. I'm not exactly sure.
You know exactly
That's
what
me, right?
happened.
What? He did what he did?
I mean, all my power of premonition, and I never saw that one coming.
That's a good point, actually.
I don't think a witch is allowed to marry a demon.
Yeah, well, witches weren't allowed to marry white lighters.
But demon stuff aside, I just never thought of myself as the marrying type. You know, it's not something I fantasized about. Ever.
So then, what are you gonna tell him?
I don't know.
Well, you have to tell him something, because a question like that just doesn't go away by itself.
No matter how much you wish it to be true, the question is there and it needs an answer, one way or the other. Or a maybe would probably suffice at this point.
Any idea of who it could be?
Just another upper-level demon trying to build a reputation by killing witches to move up the ladder.
Possibly, because I think that was Julian McMahon's voice that he was using on the payphone. So is he trying to frame Balthazar in some way, or frame Carl?
Did you mean to? Or did it just come out in the heat of the moment?
I think kind of
Does that
both.
matter?
Well, yeah, it matters to me.
I think it came out spontaneously, but he genuinely meant it. That's my reading on it.
But that doesn't mean that once I said it, I wasn't serious, because I was. Well, I still am.
Yeah.
I love you, Phoebe. And I don't know where we go from here, but I do know that wherever it is, I want it to be with you.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's sort of like dramatic, so staring into each other's eyes and the romantic music and everything, but let's not forget
You told me to rent one, so I
he is evil.
I didn't think that you could. Where did you get it?
The clinic.
Great, take it back.
See? Your instincts were to save it.
My instincts were to shut it up.
The doll has a sensor. It'll stop crying if you just hold it.
But I don't want to.
I think you kind of do.
Okay, now you just rock it gently. I know how to hold a baby. That is not the issue. Thank you.
Yeah, I think Phoebe's not actually helping.
And no, you cannot come. Someone might recognize you from when you posed as a DA.
Well, I didn't get to go anywhere anymore.
You were a demon and a lawyer? Insert joke here.
Yeah, sort of like, what's the difference? First we kill all the lawyers.
And I will apparel them all in one livery that they may agree like brothers. And worship me, their lord. First thing we do is kill all the lawyers. Nay, that I mean to do.
Two men and a baby.
Can't guarantee you much time on this. Just promise me you'll stay on the fringe.
Yeah, how many times has Morris met Paige?
Triple crescent.
Yeah, does this mean something to you?
I studied it in one of Piper's quizzes. It's an ancient Wiccan symbol, a cousin to the triquetra.
Could be the mark of a coven.
A coven someone's trying to wipe out. We have to figure out who else is in it.
Maybe the victim's friend.
Only one way to find out.
Phoebe. Fringe, okay?
French.
Yeah, Phoebe's never been fringe.
Carrie was a beautiful person. Everyone loved her.
Okay, so
Anything else at all?
exactly the same
State to call.
pattern. A demon pretending to be an ADA.
You and Carrie were in the same coven? Yes. And your mark is the triple crescent.
Yeah.
The demon, he's after her.
Where?
By the steps.
Park?
In some park. I think it was like an old amphitheater or something.
I know that. That's in Stanley Arboretum. I walk past it every day on the way to work.
What'd the demon look like?
Like
It looked like Balthazar, except black.
This is a murder investigation. Who are these people?
I'll get rid of them. Come on, ladies. Move along. First time I asked nicely.
We're going, mister.
Yeah, really sell it, Piper.
No, the only way to vanquish an upper-level demon is with a potion of his own flesh.
Sounds like you've done this before.
once on my fiance.
Your fiance?
Yeah, I just want to hear how it sounded.
And?
Kind of weird.
Yeah. Wait, back up. Did you say you once tried to vanquish Cole?
No, Balthazar, there's a difference.
Is there?
I'm gonna need your coat and your hat.
Yeah, I was wondering why she had such a
And your necklace.
covering hat.
Actually, you should take her to my old loft. I don't think it's rented yet.
All right, take my hand.
Where's the baby?
See, we can make this work.
Go away and you drop Robo-Kid.
Yeah, and how
Thank
will
you.
the baby get used to orbing? Would the baby get used to orbing? How would it affect a baby? These are questions that need to be answered.
Hello, witch.
Goodbye. Demon.
Okay.
I had him. Who the hell are you?
Yep, I think a new player has entered the situation.
Emma, do you know why the demon wanted to kill your fiancé?
Because Andrew was a witch.
Are you a witch too?
No. But after Andrew died, I studied his books and devoted myself to the craft.
To continue his work?
To track down his killer.
Yeah, but that's a distortion of witchcraft or Wicca. So I think she's on a wrong path. She's misusing the craft.
You have to trust us. Trust that we want the same thing you do.
It's just... his face has haunted me ever since Andrew died. It's the face of pure evil. I can't let him get away.
Can Cole still transform into Balthazar? He hasn't done it for a while. I'm a little unclear on that.
Ignore that.
Piper.
All right. Excuse me.
She has a baby?
Actually, she's not sure yet.
Yeah, that's not a comforting answer.
He's based downtown. Now, I want you to get in touch with his captain and you tell him my office wants to see all of his recent case files.
Yeah, there's so many people on the path of Morris.
Why don't you just wait over there and I'll let you know when it's over.
Yeah, while I stab this witch. But trying to do that in the ADA's office. Karate chop!
Hurry, slice him.
Oh, Paige, just do it. This is no time to be squeamish. Got it.
Yep. There lies the baby. So, okay, he can still transform.
Is everybody okay?
I'm okay. Emma?
He's not the demon who killed my fiancé.
Oh! Okay. The chickens come home to roost.
He's the demon who killed my fiancé, and that is all I need to know. Whoa, whoa, hey! How can you protect a murderer?
Good question, because he is evil!
I serves you well.
Don't tell me you're scared of me.
No, don't be ridiculous.
That's good. Because I think Emma's right. I am the one who killed her fiancé. This is mine.
And he's killed so many people he doesn't even remember.
I don't even remember what he looked like.
I mean, this is what I've been saying all along. This is why I keep on using that clip or those clips. That I think they've let him slide so much on so much of the shit he's done in the past.
I know who you were, who you used to be, and that's not the person you are anymore.
Yeah, but it's still a factor.
Balthazar still exists inside of me. That hasn't changed, nor does it change what I've done.
But just think of all the good you've done since then.
In the grand scheme of karma, I don't think that actually matters all that much.
Doesn't balance out.
It probably, yeah. I mean, it doesn't balance out.
The only way to destroy him is for me to turn into Balthazar.
Yeah, but then afterwards you'll turn back into Cole.
I may not be able to. To stop him, I'll have to embrace my demonic self completely. There may be no coming back from that.
Is Julian McMahon leaving the series? Is that what this is?
Where are you going?
To find Emma, try to explain.
Won't make any difference.
Well, it will if I can keep her out of the craziness. Keep her from getting hurt.
No, she's dedicated her life to vengeance. Nothing you say will change anything.
You still have some of that Balthazar vanquishing potion left, don't you?
Yes, but...
Get it. Just in case.
Will that work on the other guy?
It might be the only way to stop me.
Well, yeah, we certainly need it in case you need to use it on Balthazar/Cole, but will the Balthazar potion work on the other guy? That's a question that I think is valid. Thank God it was right in easy reach as well. I mean, I think that says more than possibly anything else.
Yeah, she wanted to talk to Emma, explain things.
Good luck.
Look, I don't need the guilt from you, okay? I've got enough of my own to deal with.
What, and you think that covers it? What you did?
Paige, don't.
Don't what, Piper? He killed a man. Are you condoning that?
No, of course not.
Yes!
It's just not that simple.
Finally, somebody is saying on screen all the things I've been saying in these videos.
Oh, honey, what happened?
Sykes. Guess you were right.
Oh, sweetie, I didn't want to be right. I'm sorry.
You're sorry? Who's gonna pay for this?
Yeah, you're not getting your security deposit back on that one.
I want you to know that Cole has dedicated his life to good now. And I'm not saying that it excuses what he did.
Damn right.
That is kind of what you're saying, though. You're saying ignore the past because he's good now. I just don't think that's enough.
Did you not see what he turned into? That monster still exists, whether you want to believe it or not.
Technically, yes, but
Not technically. Actually. He's
Yes!
alive, and I'm not going to rest until he's
Yes,
dead, no matter what
finally
you say.
say it!
Have you ever lost someone? To evil, I mean.
yes.
And did you just let it go?
I so badly want to put in a clip of Adina Menzel at this point, but will I resist the temptation? I guess we'll find out.
Well, why would he set a trap for us and not be here?
Unless this is just a distraction.
What do you mean, distraction? You said he was after us.
I was wrong. He's after me. And the best way to get to me is through.
Phoebe! I mean, it is kind of the way to do things.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, just two big beefy demons wrestling with each other. Yeah, is this the point that Emma actually kills Balthazar? Is Julian McMahon leaving the series?
Cole, please. You can do this. You're good.
Yeah. Vengeance is the ultimate act. Oh!
Are you okay?
Oh, so we've got change in the dynamics.
No!
No more
Time for
Balthazar.
revenge. You killed the demon you were after. Balthazar is dead. Gone forever. Cole's a human being. An innocent.
I'm not sure she cares. Okay, well, this is a turn up for the books.
Honey, it doesn't mean that we can't ever have children. Just, you know, we have to wait till it's safe.
Promise?
Yeah, but it will never be safe, will it?
Probably just reeling from the fact that Cole killed people.
Yeah, but that wasn't Cole. It was Balthazar.
Splitting hairs, if you ask me.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I've been saying all along. It is sophistry. It is just splitting hairs.
Subjugated. Phoebe's right, he's innocent.
The question is, what does he do now?
Yeah. I mean, does he still have the life skills of being an ADA? Has he passed the bar?
I had to take a walk, and I lost track of time, and I tried to shimmer back here, and I realized I didn't have my powers anymore.
But that's a good thing. Isn't that what we always wanted?
I don't know.
I'm not sure it is. I'm not sure. I mean, be careful what you wish for. Maybe it only worked because it was forbidden, because it was sort of like a Romeo and Juliet thing, you know, witch and demon.
Who am I?
Oh, you're still the good man that I fell in love with.
But not the one you want to marry.
Yeah, but he's not the man she fell in love with, because Balthazar was part of the man she fell in love with, and I think the dynamic has fundamentally shifted, and I'm really not sure this is going to work.
Well, just because you're not a demon anymore doesn't mean we can't live in sin.
Okay, that was a good line. Okay, so, yeah, Julian McMahon not leaving the series, but fundamentally changing the dynamics of the character and of the relationship. Not only the relationship between Cole and Phoebe, but also Cole and the rest of the cast. I'm not sure this works. I mean, like I said, I've been saying all along that I wasn't a fan of the Cole-Phoebe relationship because Cole/Balthazar did so many really, really terrible things. And he was just being given a pass on all of it. And that bothered me. And I still think that's the case because saying that, oh, Balthazar did that, not Cole, I still think that you need to reconcile that. And I do think the danger and the forbidden nature of it, I mean, the fact, oh, I'm dating a demon, I think that's part of why Phoebe loves Cole so much. And I mean, as I've said in other videos, I don't buy the chemistry, I don't buy the relationship between Cole and Phoebe particularly. And I think now that such a fundamental change has happened to Cole/Balthazar, I'm not sure the relationship is the same. I'm not sure the connection is going to be the same. I think they need to figure this out. And maybe they need to separate. Well, not slow down, certainly. I think, I mean, despite the fact that was a really, really good line that they went out on, I think, you know, literally falling into bed together at the end, I'm not sure that's a good idea. It is going to be interesting seeing how this plays out. I mean, and saying that, you know, Balthazar has been punished, Balthazar is no more, and therefore everything's okay. I'm honestly not sure it is, on several different levels. It's complicated, but I'm interested. I mean, I think I like the Phoebe Cole relationship more now than I did earlier. Still not a hugest fan of it, to be honest. But we shall see how it develops, because it's probably going to develop in some interesting ways. Hello, Edison Colin here. And during the editing of this particular episode, I think my thoughts on Cole and the relationship between Cole and Phoebe have crystallised somewhat. And I wanted to get them out before I go on and record any further into the series, which I'm going to do in a minute. I think, in principle, the relationship between Cole and Phoebe is not a bad idea. I mean, falling in love with somebody you absolutely shouldn't fall in love with on the opposite side, it's a classic trope of literature and very relevant to what I personally consider one of the greatest television series of all time, and one I managed to reference constantly in these videos, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I think there are strong parallels between the relationship between Cole and Phoebe and Buffy and Angel, particularly in the first 3 seasons of Buffy. Angel is a vampire, i.e. somebody who should not be falling in love with by Buffy, but should be slayed by Buffy, and yet they fall in love. And personally speaking, I think the relationship between Buffy and Angel is handled so much better than the one between Cole and Phoebe. In Buffy, Angel is constantly guilt-ridden by what he did when he was the vampire Angelus before he had the soul. To the extent that on more than one occasion, he even contemplates suicide. He feels that bad about the terrible, terrible things he's done in the past.
Angel, please, the sun is coming up.
Just go.
I won't.
Do you think this is simple? You think there's an easy answer? You can never understand what I've done. Now go.
You are not staying here. I won't let you.
Am I a thing worth saving, huh? Am I a righteous man?
Now, don't get me wrong. Angel/Angelus does some truly reprehensible things on screen in Buffy. The most notorious example being...
Sorry, Jenny. This is where you get off. I never get tired of doing that.
But those situations are rare, and when they happen, it is always Angelus who does it, the soulless vampire. So arguably a different character than the Angel we see in the majority of the series. So personally, I think Buffy the Vampire Slayer gets away with that. Compare that to the way that Cole is introduced and is present in Charmed. I mean, right from the very, very start of our introduction to Cole, we know he's evil and a murderer.
What the hell? Thanks. I'll take it from here.
Granted, that is a hell of a way to introduce a new potential love interest, but it sets a certain expectation for how Cole is going to behave during the course of the series. And of course, I mean, there are the clips that I constantly use in these videos because Cole murders characters on screen.
Serves you well.
And specifically, it is Cole, played by Julian McMahon, who usually does these things, rather than Balthazar, played by Michael Bailey Smith. So this person we are supposed to see as a romantic interest is constantly killing people, and even when he is supposedly good, he can't help himself but be mischievous to the point of evil.
I'm gonna enjoy this. See you in hell.
Been there, done that.
Like I said, once a demon, always a demon.
I don't think that's the kind of thing you should be doing if you want us to be sympathetic about a particular character. But that's just me. And having this idea that it's Balthazar who is evil, the big red and black demon played by Michael Bailey Smith. He's the evil one, Cole is the good one. Well, not always. And I think saying that everything bad is Balthazar's fault when it's Julian McMahon, the actor Julian McMahon, doing a lot of this shit, I really don't think you can get away with that. And seeing how this develops with Cole now seemingly fully human, I think it is going to be interesting. But editing this particular episode, it crystallised for me what I have an issue with Cole. He does too much evil stuff on screen, and he doesn't feel guilt-ridden about it, or not demonstrably anyway. So yeah, I mean, it bothers me, and it is going to be interesting seeing how it develops, but I honestly don't hold out much hope, because I'm willing to be proved wrong, but I think they're going to mishandle this as well on into the future in what I'm going to be watching in a few minutes' time. But for right now, let's get back to what I recorded a few weeks ago. We also had the proper discussion of Piper and Leo and parenthood. I mean, it's saying that we'll have a baby when it's safe. I mean, because it's never going to be safe. Let's be honest. The situation is never going to be perfect. I mean, the situation is never perfect for any parents. I mean, let alone parents in these kinds of situations. I think that's been shelved for a while, unless Holly Marie Coombs got pregnant at some point. I mean, at least, that's a legitimate way of doing that. I mean, if Rose McGowan or Alyssa Milano got pregnant, that would be an issue. Actually, no, Alyssa Milano getting pregnant, that wouldn't be an issue, because you just say it's Coles, but that would be an interesting dynamic. But yeah, I mean, interesting things raised, and I mean, dealing with the Balthazar situation by basically not dealing with it, by saying, that was that, and it's gone now, and we can move on. Nothing to see here. And I still think there is something to see. I mean, I'm fascinated to see how it develops. I mean, yes, the Phoebe Cole relationship, how that's going to develop with No Demon, because I genuinely think that a large part of Phoebe's attraction to Cole / Balthazar is the danger, is the forbidden nature of it, is the Romeo and Juliet star-crossed lovers thing. From my perspective, I think that's a large part of what Phoebe finds so attractive in Cole. And now that's gone. What does that mean for the relationship? It'll be interesting to see how that develops. And also, have we fully shelved the parenthood discussion for Piper and Leo, or are we going to have that sprinkled in throughout the series? That's going to be interesting to see as well. And also, it's also going to be interesting seeing how Paige kind of needles her new sisters a little bit. I mean, she's getting comfortable enough that she can do that. She can push them. She can cause friction. And she's okay doing that. And her sisters are okay with her doing that to them. That's an interesting development. So a level of comfort, which I think the sisters are now, all three sisters, are now showing with each other. I think that's all I've got to say. And I can actually, it's not actually light yet, but I can hear birds starting to sing. And it is 4:47 in the morning. So yeah, I think I'd better leave it there. If you've watched this far into the video, maybe I deserve a like. You can also leave a comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do anything which helps the algorithm promote this tiny little channel. But for right now, all that remains for me to say is this has been a presentation of the Yay, Nay or Mad channel, and I'll see you next time where I shine a light on TV and cinema, both obvious and obscure.